What it do? What it do? You know what to do. Like, subscribe, share, comment to my YouTube channel. Most definitely hit the notification button. That will alert you. That will notify you all content that I drop to my YouTube channel. That will hit your devices. Also, make sure you hit the thumbs up, the AKA the like button. YouTube will appreciate that. S.L.R Media TV will appreciate that. Also, be generous, be thoughtful, be lightful, and smash the subscribe button. All three helps my channel grow. All three helps my channel get more new views, more new subscribers, push my channel further to the YouTube algorithm. It's all about helping my channel growth and getting monetized. So I need everybody to support my channel. Also, make sure you hit the notification, the thumbs up, and the subscribe button. Support the channel, support the movement. It is all free. Also, you like the content that I do, you like the channel, subscribe, share, comment, and also hit the Cash App. All information is pinned at the bottom of the ticker. All proceeds go to the channel. Continue to help the channel to grow. The link is pinned in the comment section. All Carolina Panther fans, NFL fans, you want to talk about it, pull up, hit the link, read the directions, will pull you right on up to the platform. Shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to my future subscribers. You see the title. You see the title. Carolina Panthers and Bryce Show, we trust. Trust the process. That's all you can do. So part of the process is that Dave Canales is going to start his starters against the backups for the Buffalo Bills. This shit is crazy, man. This is and it's kind of crazy how some national media saying it's a smart move. What what's the smart move? To play your starters against the backups? Against the Buffalo Bills are not playing their starters. So if you haven't played your starters in the first two games, why do you want to play them now? There's nothing out is listen, there's nothing that I want to see, huh? There's nothing I want to see, right? Listen, if you had not showed us nothing in the first two games, what do you expect to show in the third game? Oh, you want to put your starters out there to play the backups so you can get some type of offensive rhythm, huh? You couldn't get offensive rhythm with going against the first teamers and the backups because they were playing backups very early in the first and second games, the opposing opponents. So, Dave Canales, what makes the difference from you playing your starters in the third game when you could have played them in the first two games? You think you fucking slick, homie. Dave Canales, man. Listen, Dave. Dave, Dave Vanilla and Strawberry Canales. Let me tell you something. You think you're smart. You think you know what you're doing, right? This ain't gonna work, homeboy. The route you're going with a 2-15 team and acting like that the first team didn't really need the reps. And now all of a sudden in the third game, aka dress rehearsal, really, the Buffalo Bills are not even playing their starter because they played the starters the first two games. Why, Dave Canales, you set your starters down the first two games. Listen, you might be fooling. You may be fooling the Carolina Panther fans. You may be fooling the media. You're not fooling me, Dave, Vanilla, and Strawberry Canales. You're not. You're not. You're not. I told you. I told you. Not only you Vanilla and you Strawberry. Yes, it's not going to work, homeboy. See, listen, I don't have no time to give you leeway. I'm not some of these podcasters out here. I'm not some of these national media. I'm not giving you nothing. I'm not giving you not an inch, not Not a foot, nothing. Pause, pause. No Diddy. But listen, I'm not giving you no excuse, Dave. None. I already done told David shouldn't like Temper. If he can't get the job done, one and done him. One and done him. One and done him. I said, Mr. Tepper, I already got his seat on fire. I done laid the motherfucking flame already. I was the first podcaster to light the flame on David, on Dave, Vanilla, and Strawberry Canales. Yeah. This is the part of the Trust the Process program that I'm going to put the Carolina Panthers through, the Carolina Panther Nation, and the fans through. You're going to have to roll with me. Trust the process. You're going to have to, because some of y'all listen. I don't want to give y'all hopes up Saturday, but we're going to watch this trash. I'm going live, and we're going to cover this trash because obviously this is this is great for the content creators, but it's going to be a laughing stock for the Carolina Panthers to put this piss poor product out there in the third preseason game. It's so bad. Listen. If Jack in the Box Plumber was playing good and decent, you wouldn't even see Bryce. You wouldn't even see Bryce. But Jack in the Box Plumber is so pathetic. One of the fucking worst quarterbacks I done seen. Listen, Dave Canales. I'm telling you right now, if Jack in the Box Plumber was your development product, was your development product, was your keys to get you a second and a third year under your contract, it ain't happening. And he most definitely is not gonna take Bryce Young's job. So relax, all you Jack in the Box Plumber fans. Relax. S.L.R is telling you, relax. Take a chill pill. He is trash. He is trash. He would have been cut. He'd have been cut the first preseason game. Listen, nobody in the NFL is going to pick him up and put him on the roster. Only the Carolina Panthers. Jack in the Box Plumber is trash. And I'm sorry, all you Bryce Young haters, the ones who don't like Bryce, who was cheering, all you Jack in the Box Plumber fans that was cheering, that had some type of hope that Jack in the Box Plumber will be able to dethrone Bryce Young, it ain't happening. I'm sorry. You better go find you another quarterback or something to bring to Dave, Vanilla, Strawberry, Canales. Because Jack in the Box Plumber ain't it. It ain't it. He just mind just going back. Jack in the Box Plumber just mind going back to his old job at Jack in the Box, taking orders through the drive-through window. Because this ain't it, homie. Trash. Trash on trash on trash on trash. I'm not letting up until you prove to S.L.R, until you prove to me you can go out here on the regular season and get these wins. This is what you're going to get week after week. This is what you're going to get. Like, you think that's gonna fix my joy of just because you listen to us, you listen to media, you want to try to shut us up, to put the starters out there to play against the fucking backups against the Buffalo Bills. What the fuck does that have to prove? Oh, you want to get Bryce Young reps, right? But Bryce Young said preseason is vanilla, right? If Bryce Young is so good at what he do, don't you think he would want to play against the starters, not against the fucking backups? What you trying to prove, Dave? Shit don't fucking make sense, Dave. You was sitting here hollering about injuries, huh? Uh, from what I'm hearing, the offensive line is not 100% healthy, not 100% healthy, and on top of that, they have not been that good during training camp. Decent, but not stellar. Not the talk of the conversation coming out of training camp. The offensive line supposed to be the oohs and ahs. They supposed to be the number one topic coming out of this training camp and preseason. You ain't heard shit. Cause Dave Canales has been hiding them. Boss baby Bryce Young, boy, you better be ready. Because the way they treating you like we just coming out the playoffs from last year. The way they treating you like you're ready made. So you ready, Bryce? You ready? We're gonna find out. Week 1 is coming. Week 1 is coming. All eyes is on week 1. Don't put all eyes on a fucking preseason game. See, this is what the fuck y'all gonna do. See, y'all gonna get a hard on for the third one. Y'all gonna get a hard. You can't wait. You can't not wait. You can't wait for Saturday. You can't. I know some of your podcasters just can't wait. Yeah, you ain't gonna sleep because you've been waiting on this. You've been waiting on to see Bryce Young. You finally gonna see him up on the center, his hands up under another man's nuts. You're finally gonna see it. It's coming. Good Lord. I hope Dave Canales pull one series on y'all ass. We'll give y'all just one series to piss y'all the fuck off. Just give you one series of Bryce Young and all of it straight handoffs. Bryce Young ain't throwing that down the field. It ain't happening. But you know what? I'm gonna be here to cover it. S.L.R is going live. So make sure y'all smash that notification bell. Make sure you hit that. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Hit all three. We're going live. We're gonna cover it. Finally. Oh shit. Bryce Young is gonna get a snap under center. He finally is gonna give the Carolina Panther fans and content creators what they finally want. Finally. Man, I can't wait for this season, man. It's gonna be a phenomenal, great year for S.L.R. in the channel. I can't wait. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. The community's gonna go crazy. We're ready. I am here. I'm the voice of the voiceless. I am your savior. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you raw and uncut. Pause and a pause. But you know, I'm gonna give you that best Carolina Panther coverage. That's what we do here. You dig? That's what we do here. So I hope y'all happy. I hope you joyful. Listen, take you some meats and stuff out Friday. Have that shit on thaw. By Saturday morning, go ahead, season your food. Make sure you clean your meats. Make sure you clean your meats though. Season your food. Have your shit seasoned. Have your meats sitting in that season perfectly for about a good hour, maybe 2 hours, max 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Fire your shit up on the grill. Yeah. Game don't start till like 7, so you got plenty of time to do what you got to do. Have a kumbayash. Call your friends. Make sure you go to the liquor store. Make sure you go get some of that good smoke. Yeah, yeah. It's game time. We're gonna treat the third preseason game like the regular season. Yeah, yeah. That's what we're gonna do. Yes, yes, yes. That's what we're gonna do. Carolina Panther fans, can't you feel it? Can't you feel the excitement? Can't you feel the joy? Can't you feel it? Bryce Young is playing. You're finally going to see Bryce Young. Ain't y'all happy? Ain't y'all happy? Gotta be. All that motherfucking crying y'all was doing about not seeing Bryce Young. I know, God damn it, you better be jumping for joy. Hey, it may be a beautiful disaster, but hey, sit back and ride away with me. Let's sit back and watch it. We're gonna break it down. We're gonna critique it. You know what we do over here. Know what we do. Yeah. The link is pinned in the chat. Pull up. Anybody want to pull up? Let's talk about it. Bryce Young fans. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's talk about it while I'm on here. Yeah. Yeah. We live in effect. We live. We live. Ain't we crunk? Ain't we crunk? Huh? Ain't y'all hype? Ain't y'all hype? Ain't y'all hype about Dave, Vanilla, Strawberry, Canales making an announcement? But hey, to be determined, because he may pull a okie dokie on y'all. And you might not see Bryce. You may just see Jack in the Box Plumber. That's really gonna piss y'all off, ain't it? Yeah, that's gonna have y'all high. It's gonna have y'all just mad as hell. Jack in the Box Plumber. And y'all ain't get to see y'all favorite quarterback. And Bryce Young, we trust. Trust the process. Ooh, Lord, somebody's gonna be mad. Somebody gonna be big mad. We most definitely don't need that. Let's see where we at. Hold on. Yeah, yeah. And they boots, but yeah, just be ready for week one. I don't give a fuck about because none of that shit. I care about winning, getting ready to win in the regular season. That's what I care about. Whoever's on the 53-man roster, that's who we gonna roll with. That's all I give it. That's all I care about. But the other bullshit, we're trying to win. And winning starts now. What you heard. Uh, yeah.
K here for the Charlotte Observer. I'm joined by fellow Panthers beat reporter Alex Zutlow, where this week the offense was flowing pretty similar to this water behind me, where Bryce Young has put together a really good season. Workload could be mixed around. Maybe the defense plays 2 series. Maybe the offense plays 2 series. We won't know until we actually see them play and until either Andy Dalton or Jack Plummer enters the game. But that was good news for folks who want to see this offense in real time. Hopefully, it'll flow like this water behind us still. Alex, talking about the
when you enjoy being the one people rely on, when you can
defense, we got to talk to passing game coordinator on defense, Jonathan Cooley. He talked about the safety group, and it really stood out to me. What did you take away from what he had to say?
Well, he talked about the safety group in such a complimentary way. The safeties group is among the deepest units on the entire team, not just on the defense, but on the entire team. You got two guys who have experience in Evero's system. Really three guys: Jordan Fuller, Nick Scott, and then Xavier Woods, who had a really good, if quiet, last year. So the safeties unit is kind of the anchor of the defensive backfield, and they have been, including last year. They made it seem like the defense is going to play in the preseason game in addition to the offense, and I understand that fans are most interested in the offense because the defense was so good last year. But this defensive secondary has made strides in training camp and in the preseason. They figured out ways to turn this offense over when causing turnovers was a problem last year on this defense, one of the few problems that this defense truly had. So I'm kind of rambling, but this is a positive thing for this defense to get out there in the preseason, at least according to the coaches. And the offense will be out there as well. For all of the coverage of all of this, including all the things that happened in Buffalo this weekend, stick to charlotteobserver.com.
Like the water behind us, we're out.
Hey, I mean, you heard it right there. So, as I say again, Dave Vanilla and Strawberry Canales. I mean, I guess he got it figured out. That's all I can say. Hey, what more can I say? What more can I say? He got to have it figured out. Because if he don't, it's going to be a problem for him. So, Dave got it figured out. I wonder how many reps the starters is going to get. I wonder how long the starters is going to be. Damn it, slow down. See where we at. Let me get a hunt done. All right. Let's hear what old Dave got to say.
Really, I just challenge both sides. You know, I don't question the work ethic of this group. I don't question the focus, the intentionality. This is a very professional group. And just for me, you know, it's like as we play these games, the energy, the juice has to come from you. It has to come from us celebrating each other. You know, as we travel around, you don't count on.
First of all, Dave, what type of fucking energy they gonna have, Dave Canales, if they're not fucking playing in the first two preseason games? So all of a sudden now, the third preseason game, the starters, everybody's supposed to be crunk like, oh, I want y'all hype like this the first game of week one. Get the fuck out of here. You're supposed to be resting your starters in the third game, not playing your starters, Dave. You think you slick. I told you. I done laid the flame on your seat, Dave. Everybody else is scared. S.L.R. done pulled the trigger all motherfucking ready. I ain't playing no games with you, Dave, Vanilla, Strawberry, Canales. Stop fucking playing with me.
On the fans in the stadium, you're in a visiting stadium to create the energy that we need for each other. But we always have each other, whether we're home or away. We always have each other, and so that was my challenge, and they responded. Again, like we've been saying, every challenge that I've brought up to the group, they've responded positively. And so this was just another, like football's supposed to be fun, boys. You know, it's such a good time. Look what we get to do. We had a perfect day. It was like in the, you know, mid-low 70s with a breeze. I mean, I felt like I'm back home in Carson, California for a little bit. It was unbelievable, the whole thing, you know. So just wanting to feel it and really cherish these moments together.
The run game.
Dave, I told you, Dave, you think you slick. You think you slick. But look at this. This is our franchise quarterback, right? This and this how you got him now. Look at this. This how you got our franchise quarterback out here looking. Shit is crazy.
Great power comes great responsibility.
That's crazy. Are you fucking serious, Dave? Vanilla Strawberry Canales? This is how you want our franchise quarterback to be? Like this again?
Great power comes great responsibility.
Oh, Lord, Dave. How could you? How could you? This is what we're doing now, Dave. Listen, I told everybody, if you want to know what the Carolina Panther offense looked like, all you have to do is be going to their fucking practice and training camp. And if you happen to be there in the joint practice when it did with the New York Jets one, allegedly Bryce looked like a Hall of Famer, you would know what the offense looks like. We don't need to see our starters in the third game. So what's the pleasure of it, Dave? Are you just trying to shut the media up? Are you trying to shut me up? Is that what you're trying to do? Trying to shut the fans up? So you're going to put the starters out there to play against the backups. No Bryce Young versus Josh Allen, right? It's Bryce Young versus Mitch Trubisky. Listen, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this up. I'm telling y'all right now, we're going to have the number one pick in the draft. And I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Yeah, I was trolling when I was throwing out the 11 to 6. Everybody like, no, you tripping, whatever. Woody. You know, I was setting the play up. I knew we'll never be 11 to 16. And now I really see this. Now I really got my eyes, the lens. I'm really focused in now. We may have a 2-15 record all over again. Huh? We will have the number one pick, if not the number one, a top 5 pick. Huh? So not only I'm gonna be super troller because I am the number one troller in the Carolina Panther community, but I'm going to be bringing that heat on the channel. And any of y'all so-called delusional fans that thinks the Carolina Panthers can win 6 or more games, come on, holler at me. The link will always be pulled up. Hit the link and pull up and talk about it. Yeah, I will most definitely break it down to you and send you right back to the other way. Yeah. The fuck is this? Listen, I told you before and I said it again, and I'm going to continue to preach it. I'm going to continue to put the word out there. I want Shador Sanders. I want Shador. I want the it factor. I want the juice. He fills the seats up. I don't give a fuck. I don't want Carson Beck. I don't care about Carson Beck. Carson Beck is not all of that. When the last time have you had a Georgia quarterback other than Matt Stafford to be good? You do know Georgia was built up just like Alabama, huh? Oh, but Carson Beck, he's labeled a number one quarterback, huh? But you know what? Shador's gonna prove y'all wrong. You ain't gonna have no other choice. Then I don't want to hear y'all be hopping on the Shador bandwagon then. Oh, S.L.R, you right. Let me hop on. No. Y'all wouldn't ride with me then when I was hollering about it. Now you want to get on it now. I'm telling y'all, we're going to get the juice factor. I'm telling y'all right now, I don't give a damn. Shador is ready. He was ready last year. He was going to be a top 5 quarterback with Caleb Williams in the draft. So ain't nobody worrying about Carson Beck. And we ain't worried about Drew Adler either. Shador is the it factor. Bring it over there. I said it before, I say it again. It's a big season for Bryce. See, Bryce proved me wrong. Prove me wrong. I don't listen. To prove me wrong, you got to get in the playoffs. To prove the casual fans wrong, all you got to do is win more than 2 games. They over here hollering about 6. No, all you got to do, listen, Bryce Young, they'll think you a savior if you win 3 games. You win 3 games and you lose the rest. You good. You good. You good. They'll jump on my back and talk about, oh, no, Bryce. Listen, 3 games with the casual fans to get you another year. They'll get you another year. Yes. They got plenty of excuses. Yes. Yes. With me, you don't get into the playoffs. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing at all, Bryce. The way you carry yourself, how your team carries yourself, how they put you out there, Bryce, you got to get to the playoffs. You got to get to the playoffs. I don't want to hear shit. Do you really think that we're going to sit here and pass up on Shador Sanders for you? Carson Beck? Drew Adler? Cam Ward? Travis Hunter? Get the fuck out of here. Nah. See what Carolina wants to do for you to be good enough where they ain't got to draft the guys and they can go draft one of these defensive ends because the draft is gonna be real heavy on defensive ends. Nah. This is a quarterback league. We don't give a fuck. The Arizona Cardinals drafted a quarterback in the first round and then went right back in the draft the next following year and drafted Kyler Murray. I don't want to hear nothing. No excuses. We ain't hearing that shit over here. We not hearing this over here. It's about winning. I don't give a fuck about Jack in the Box Plumber. I don't fucking care. I don't give a fuck who's getting cut. Make the team and let's go. Like y'all listen. Don't let Dave Vanilla Strawberry Canales fool y'all. And don't let these media guys fool y'all. Listen to me. I got everything you need.
We had taken CJ Stroud instead. and that's the reality of it, is that's a part of the pressure that you are talking about because of what we saw CJ Stroud do, the number 2 overall pick, do with the Houston Texans, which was unheard of. Bryce Young's rookie season was pretty normal. Like Trevor Lawrence, who we just talked about, and just got paid, the newest highest paid quarterback in the NFL. He struggled his first year in a very dysfunctional system with a head coach in Urban Meyer that was a disaster. That sounds pretty familiar to what Bryce Young was last year with the relationship with Frank Reich and the head coach. So I'm not as concerned as a lot of people are about Bryce Young. I think he's mentally tough. I think he's got a really good head on his shoulders. I'm not worried about the size. What I am worried about is the roster around him, which, as you alluded to, is going to be better. They went out and got Xavier Legette, who I think is a speedy target out of South Carolina, who's also physical. Thielen will be healthier. And then you get Deontay Johnson as well, another target. But even more importantly, a couple of offensive linemen to bulk up in front of him. And then Jonathan Brooks, who I think may be one of the steals of the draft because he was a second-round pick at running back, but coming off that ACL injury, when he is healthy, I think he'll be a weapon to add to Hubbard in the backfield. I think they'll have him in a much better position to succeed with better talent around him and a coach who has a track record of really succeeding with quarterbacks. So I'm excited for Bryce Young to silence a lot of the critics I don't know if if I'll be able to dunk on people and say, see, Bryce Young is the quarterback that we thought he was going to be, but I think they'll see their future is okay with Bryce Young.
I don't know what he talking about. I don't know what the fuck he talking about. He tripping. See what I'm saying? They're going to baby him. They're going to baby him much as they can. They're going to try to.
Great power comes great responsibility.
I'm just saying.
Let's move on to the next question here. Bryce Young, is Dave Canales a miracle worker? As you noted, Scott, on the outline, Young is definitely not like the first highly touted rookie quarterback to fall on his face in year one. So what is the next step for Bryce Young, and what can we get out of training camp to potentially give us those signals and clues?
Yeah, Canales' fingerprints all over the Geno Smith season 2 years ago. And then he had a lot to do with Baker Mayfield, kind of. Not that Mayfield had a monster year by any means, but Baker Mayfield was solid last year and got paid as a result. And he did what he wanted to do. He got the ball to Mike Evans, and he had Rachaad White have a good fantasy season. It'd be nice if Chris Godwin could score a touchdown every once in a while. But that was a decent playoff team. They won a playoff game. They beat the snot out of the Eagles, who couldn't do anything right at the end of the season. And Canales was a big part of that. So nobody thought much of Geno Smith a couple of years ago. Baker Mayfield was basically left for fantasy dead a year ago. And with Bryce Young, it's like, look, it's not that this is likely, but it's possible. Josh Allen was really bad his first season. Troy Aikman was really bad his first season. John Elway was really bad his first season. That's two Hall of Famers. I think Josh Allen is well on his way. So maybe comparing Bryce Young to those guys is wrong, but
how about like guys, Jared Goff or Tua? Those guys, not
there you
great
go. Two more great examples. Yes, for sure. And we could play this game all day. You want to go far enough back, Terry Bradshaw. It's just, Elway was horrible too. Elway, man, they traded all the chips to get him, and he was so bad. They actually got benched for Steve DeBerg in the middle of his rookie year, and then DeBerg got hurt, and they had to play John Elway. And I think it worked out fine for those guys. But Young, did he play extremely poorly last year? Of course he did. Was he set up to fail? Would anybody have failed? How would C.J. Stroud have acquitted himself in this offense? It was so bad for so many different reasons. No skill talent. They've added Deontay Johnson, who I know is a big RP favorite from way back. He has a chance now to at least survive. And it's not so much, again, this is just the quarterback's the connective tissue, right? We're not necessarily trying to get Bryce Young to improve because we're eager to draft him. Although, if he comes around, maybe he becomes a depth piece. That's fine. We want Deontay Johnson to be playable. We want people in this backfield to be playable. And it's not on the script, but, does Jonathan Brooks do anything this summer? When can we expect him back? Who is the starter when he's not there? Chuba Hubbard has been, quasi playable. We expect less from our running back 2 and running back 3s these days. So maybe somebody in that mix can be useful while Brooks is getting healthy. And, Brooks, of course, an interesting dynasty piece. I believe Dave Canales took a job, worst team in the league, an ownership group that's hard to trust. Dave Canales believes in himself. He's at the point now that he thinks he can fix anything. You can total your car, and Dave Canales will come there with his ultimate set of tools, like Spicoli's dad, and say, I can fix it. And he thinks he can fix the Carolina offense. I would love to see him do it. He's 2 for 2 with 2 quarterbacks nobody wanted to touch, so maybe he can do some miracles with Bryce Young. I'm eager to see it because, I'd like to have some Deontay Johnson in my life this year. I'm open to Hubbard. I'm open maybe to Brooks, although I don't like wait and see players. I like to pick up those guys when other people drop them. I don't necessarily like to draft into them in August, but at least there's some hope for the Carolina offense. We didn't have any of that last year.
Yeah, I think it's worth investigating how Dave Canales fixed Geno Smith and fixed Baker Mayfield and how that maps to Bryce Young. With Geno, I think it was just they leaned into what he liked to do, which was deep drop backs in the pocket, play action, and push the ball down the field to 2 receivers that he had a lot of trust in. I think it was more complicated with Mayfield because he was a guy that they kind of just put him back into what he liked to do in college, which is get in the gun, spread things out, and kind of point and shoot, and mostly funnel the ball to Mike Evans. Get the ball to your best receiver, simplify those reads. They also really adjusted Mike Evans' route tree. He ran far fewer 9 routes than he did which made no sense in that final year with Tom Brady, where Mike Evans run a bunch of go routes and they can't pass protect, and Brady's getting the ball out of his hands in 2 seconds. You can't even have a fade, like a go route, develop in that amount of time. So they adjust Mike Evans's route tree. They let Baker do things that make him more comfortable. I think that plan, quick strike offense, get the ball out of his hands, kind of spread things out and simplify things to adjust the route tree for your number one receiver. I can see Dave Canales doing that with Bryce Young and definitely with Deontay Johnson, who, when they tweaked his role a little bit last year with the Steelers, he had a career best yards per target, yards per route run, the whole thing. So I can see Dave Canales getting this done. A lot of it's just like, then what's the ceiling for Bryce Young? Like you said, I don't know. I mean, if he's the 15th best quarterback in the league next year, that's a huge jump from where he was the year prior. And I think in that situation, Deontay Johnson's going to be a value. I think Jonathan Brooks, when he's healthy, we had a great discussion with Dr. Edwin Porras on the show a couple episodes ago. So people can listen to that if they want kind of more detail on where Brooks could be as a rookie. That he's going to end up being a value. And maybe even a guy like Xavier Legette, or, you're going to get some gross Adam Thielen PPR scam type weeks. I think that could be a potential boon there if Bryce Young can simply be fixed to be the 15th best quarterback in the league.
One other thing I want to mention, now Baker Mayfield undersized at 6'1", and Canales was able to make that work. Now Bryce Young, unfortunately, is 5'10", so that brings on extra challenges. And I know this is not the only short quarterback we're going to talk about on this show, because there's another one coming up, but Canales understands some of the different things you need to do because these quarterbacks aren't, they're not growing anymore. They're as tall as they're going to be. So Canales is the type of guy who's creative enough to work around some of those physical limitations and make it playable for his quarterback.
Oh, Dave. Here's your boy, Dave. You better hope this boy. Trash on trash. Boy, Xavier Legette, bro. You better not be a disappointment, but I'm trying to tell you, bro. They ain't gonna let up on you. Gonna disappoint the fans and everybody, boy. Xavier Legette. You better do something. Xavier Legette. If you don't, you're gonna disappoint. But see, the Xavier Legette, you kind of got like a getaway card, because all you really gotta do is blame Bryce Young. You can't be good if the quarterback ain't good. You can get Bryce Young all the weapons he wants. And honestly, Bryce Young got a great wide receiver core. What can he do with it? What can he do with it? We gonna find out. We most definitely gonna find out. He gonna tell you what
Great power comes great responsibility.
Hey, you heard it. You heard it. Great power comes with great responsibilities. So Bryce said he can handle it. He said he's straight. Xavier Legette. You heard Bryce. Yeah. Also, I'm gonna use that for my thumbnail too. So yeah, that's gonna be the thumbnail of this video. Xavier Legette. So here's what it is. Make sure y'all smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification, support the channel, support the movement. Let's get this channel monetized. Let's get it. Show me y'all support me. Show me y'all support this channel. Support me how you support this Carolina Panther movement. I'm a huge Carolina Panther fan, die hard, bleed it. Let's get this channel monetized. Shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to all my future subscribers. Shout out to the Carolina Panther organization. Shout out to the Carolina Panther fans. Shout out to all the Carolina Panther podcasters. Hey, let's continue to make this team in the podcast circle great. That's what we're gonna do. We push the narrative. But what the national media say, they got their own agenda. Over here on this side, we know what the real is. We know what the fuck is going on. So we're going to speak that. We're going to let the national media have that. We got our own lane over here, what we do, how we report on our team. In Bryce Young, we trust the process. I got you. I got you for 17, 18 games, however many games Carolina Panthers can play. We locked in. We locked in over here. We ready to go. We ready to go. Let's get it. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment to my YouTube channel. As I say again, tune in Saturday. The starters are playing. So you know S.L.R will be live covering it. Let's get it in. Let's break it down. Let's see what the final product is before we take that trip to the Big Easy, to New Orleans. Week 1. Big time game. Big time game. Make sure you tune in. Hit the like, subscribe button. Hit the notification. We're going live all season during the playoffs. Every Carolina Panther game, we're going live. We're covering it, breaking it down. Let's get it. Support the channel, support the movement, hit the Cash App. Let's get it. Carolina Panther Nation, Carolina Panther fans, all my subscribers and future subscribers, all Carolina Panther podcasters. You know what to do. You know you gotta keep pounding around here. You gotta put the pressure. You gotta put the pressure. What Bryce Young say?
Great power comes great responsibility.
That shit crazy. This is what we doing, Bryce. This is what we doing. Subscribe to the channel.